Hello everybody and welcome to the Enchanted Bellwitch shop. Good morning. I'm here again at work, just dealing with a lot of different things. I've got stuff pretty much everywhere. All the products that Belinda is making, we're adding to the shop shelf. I know that yesterday she did an edible sugar love of whatever it was, but I wanted to talk about that quickly, that when it is for sale, it does come in the glass heart-shaped jar with the cork on, so that edible one can be used for love situations with somebody else. And then she made a love bath salt. When I came back, she was with her cousin, because she's working with us too, and they'd made this beautiful smell of aroma of rose. And it is rose bath salt, and obviously that's for love as well. So they're going to be on as a listing on the Etsy shop in the next couple of hours. But today I wanted to talk about rings and necklaces. We got quite a few in the shop now that totally blew me away when they came. So I have here in a box the Pentacle, Earth, Air, Fire, Water and Spirit on the front. And inside this little box, as you open it, you get this beautiful necklace with Mother, Maiden and Crone, the goddess. Silver. Obviously, I've got a ring attached to the end of this by accident. So I'm not going to try and... Well, I am going to try and take it off. There it is. It was beautiful. The other one was Hecate's wheel, the symbol on the end. But inside the box comes with a little charm. So last night I sold one of these, but it was Hecate's wheel. She put it on right away. But the charm was actually the pentacle in silver, and she then put that on the end of the Hecate wheel as well. But this, however, is another type of charm. It looks like an acorn or a nut on the tree, obviously representing growth. And that goes inside. Usually in this box you would have a nice little decorative bag that goes with it. So you close up the box and those are going to be for sale as well. And the Hecate wheel, there is one more back at the house that's going to be on the Etsy shop. So there'll be a price on those. Do act quickly, because if there's only 2 or 3 ones in stock, then you're going to be all cramming in there, trying to put them in your cart. And if you leave them in your cart on Etsy, then you're not doing anything with it. You might have a limited amount of time to save up a little bit of money to buy one. They work out around $24.99. Not a bad price. The rings are going to be 12, and there's other rings at the bottom of the cabinet I'll talk about in a moment. This is silver, size 9, but it has on the end of it, if you can see, I'm going to try and get the light not to be shining so much at me. I don't know if anybody can see it, to be honest. The camera probably won't, there we are. You can see the engraving of the pentacle and the 2 half moons at the side. You probably can see it a lot more clearly on the black because there's white. Can you see them? A size 10. Now, I don't know what material they are. Are they cut into obsidian? I don't know. Or onyx. Can you see? So they're beautiful rings. And you get them in different sizes. I've got 7 here. I've got... I'm going to come away from the light. Let's move everything over. People are going to get absolutely racked off with this, trying to see these rings. If you can see them. They're beautiful rings. Absolutely beautiful. There's the silver and the black, and they've all got the engraving of the pentacle and the 2 half moons. Absolutely beautiful they are. So they come in size 9, size 7, 8, a 7 again, and a 10. And what's this one? A 9. And then we had another version of the twisty snake ring, and this one is adjustable, but the one thing about it is it has the red diamond eyes in there, as you can see. As you can see that, and that's what's the difference between these ones down here. That you can see those ones in the cabinet are no diamonds, but there's different sizes for that, and they're silver as well. Below those snake rings at the back, we have turquoise, double stoned turquoise rings, and then we have I'm not sure about the white. I thought it was like opal, but those are opal over there, those glittery ones. I'm not sure, but I'll have to look, because white crystals, pure white, have different names. There's different versions, but I have the Crystal Bible there. If you can see it on the counter, I'm able to look and see. We have black onyx and black obsidian rings. They're silver as well, and the triangle turquoise. So those are the selection of our different rings that are for sale, and they come and work out about $15 the precious opal, and the other ones are all $10 each. And the necklaces, however, are jade, tiger's eye, amethyst, lapis lazuli. There's onyx as well. So there's all types of different ones. I want to go back finally, because obviously this video hasn't been the perfect one, because I've got to keep the camera in place, but there's some Buddha rings as well. So if you can see that, beautiful Buddha rings. So I've got 2 on sale right now. Beautiful engravings on there, and silver as well. So that is what we have for the rings and the necklaces. We have bone, made out of bone, amulets, protection amulets. A lady last night, she bought the Hecate wheel with the black obsidian in there, engraved in, like, it was set inside there, and then she put the end of the charm pentacle on the end of that same necklace, and she felt energized, she felt protected, she felt like Hecate was calling her. So my advice to her was to read books, to read a book, and she's also gonna put on layaway this book that's for sale, Keeping Her Keys, Hecate's Modern Witchcraft. And inside, I took a good read of some of this, and it does have prayer for her to say, Hecate, my wonderful supreme goddess, you are the protector, and you are all that what a human being should be. And that's what we need to understand, as she is everything that a human being should be. She's protecting people, she's loving, she's kind, she's tough. She's somebody who will keep your feet on the ground. Don't you think we all need to be like that? You know, and she truly is amazing in her energy. And I will be offering the incense in a moment. But that was just a short video for you about the necklaces and what we have. There is an owl one, bloodstone. That's for sale. And then there's an obsidian. This is the one we've got at the top. It's an actual bracelet and the necklace. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to say something to you this morning, because it's the morning and I've got Spirit talking to me at the same time, so they're kind of on and on and on at me. But this is sold as a set. And this one, somebody really wants this, but it's still sat there, so I'm assuming they don't want it. So it's up for grabs from people as well. But as I said, a lot of people have been eyeing the bone, the actual amulets and necklaces that are made of bone. So they're the perfect ones. And then there's these sphere-shaped necklaces. I'm sure that's like India agate or jade. I'm not sure. I need to look in the book, but that is amethyst over there. A beautiful amethyst stone, as you can see. And Belinda's just commented there. Yes, they are. That is Belinda there commenting, the Enchanted Bell Witch. So what I wanted to say was, if it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for her commitment and her amazing gift of what she can do, we wouldn't have any of this. This is all things that truly are amazing for people to use for their protection, for their ability to open up and be able to see that maybe Hecate's calling them, that they're on a spiritual journey to new things. And I absolutely wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for her. She truly has put me in place, in the right place in this journey. Every time I want to come to the shop, I want to be here all the time, because I feel my wife everywhere. I feel a little bit of her everywhere. But when I want to be around the physical, then I'll go. But I know that my commitment to her is this shop, is this life that we've chosen to build together. And it will be a successful one because we are truly committed to the people. We truly want to be able to connect with those people together and care for them. But remember one thing, guys, even with you guys online, the clientele online, you have to work with us though, through spell work, through anointing a candle, for working on yourself, meditation and connecting to your chakras and cleansing yourself is all about you finding that ability from within, bringing it out. You have that ability already. You know the answers to these things. They're just within you. And if you're advanced and you've gone forward, it's because you pushed yourself to learn so much about spirituality and about how our spirit is so much more than just an energy inside a physical body. It has so much potential to be so much in this world. Now, why can't we make this world, this life on earth that we're in this physical body, just as wonderful as crossing over to spirit world? We can make our life now a fantastic one because we choose to pave the path to a wonderful life. It is entirely up to us how we want to be. So anybody in the need for protection, don't think that the bracelets and the necklaces are another form of protection. You can protect yourself with the powders, the oils that Belinda makes. Bath salt also helps to cleanse and protect. The mists and sprays and colognes are all up there that can serve a purpose, with your intention as well to create your own purpose for them, to protect yourself. But the rings, as I was saying, are also a form of protection too. You know, we're projecting with our right hand and we're receiving in our left. So remember, the negative of spirit will pop down the side of our left side of the body. It is important we actually recognize that the left side of the body is in need of protection all the time. As you can see, the Eye of Horus on my arm on my right side is projecting. We are bouncing it back. I'm bouncing it back to the sender. And then on my left, it's just nothing on my arm. But every time someone gives you something, you are going to receive it in your left hand. And I learned that from Belinda. It was by accident, or was it actually planned with spirit that I was to have the Eye of Horus on my right arm? Because we project with that arm. Everything flows outwards in the right side of the body. There's a lot of different things on the shop, so please go to www.etsy.com /shop/Enchanted Bell Witch. And the Enchanted Bell Witch, Belinda Reedy, will be on later on YouTube, where she will be conjuring up something new, something good, as always, because she is more than a gifted soul. She is a wonderful energy that truly touches so many people around her. She has done so much for so many, and I kind of feel appreciated to her, so lucky to have her as my wife. And know that this shop, all the physical stuff that we've done, we brought out from within, out into this world, what we can do, who we are, what we can offer to the people, but most important of all is love and commitment to each other, and that is what's important to my wife and I. We know that love is more important than physical things. But while we've got the beautiful shop that's here, you can just go onto the Etsy shop. Not everything is on. It really isn't. We got a beautiful book collection. I decided to put Chakra Healing, Mindfulness book, and the Reiki book on for sale. We have Crystal Ball. It's all there. But as I said, necklaces and rings are the purpose of this video. It never turns out that way. But as I leave you to look again at these beautiful rings, engravings, it's worth buying. It really is. They're really worth looking at on the shop and purchasing. So many thanks. I'm going to actually turn around. I'm here. It is actually me. The shop is growing ever fast, and we have various people coming in. A lot of people asking about necklaces and rings. They want that protection. They need to be able to feel grounded. They want our energy on there. And what's important is that we feel good inside. We know where we are in our direction. We don't feel confused. We're happy in our current situation. And if we're not, we are going to change that current situation for the better. To end the video, I do quickly want to say Belinda's witching class will be coming up soon. She will be giving more details on that. I am still working on the mediumship development program. A lot of people getting a little bit fed up waiting for me, but you try doing a 17-week course of different modules for different things. It gets overwhelming even for the teacher, and that's what I'm doing. A big responsibility to not let people down, and I should be done very soon. But stay with me, trust that it will be a wonderful experience and worth the wait. So the mediumship development program, any inquiries on that, you want to do the course, you can message Belinda's email at midnightwitch, WICH, not with a T, 89@gmail.com. And you can inquire about the witching class there as well. A lot more in the shop to look at, and another video. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for linking in and seeing our wonderful rings and necklaces.